Welcome back to Dan's Messy Garage. I'm in my kitchen again, doing some more ultrasonic tests to clean grease, oil, ATF off of bolts. It's a 22 liter, I don't know, Sedukia? Seduia, I don't know. And it has 8 transducers in the bottom. And I have 8 jars that I'm going to put like one over each transducer. And I'll show you what I'm putting in there. This is the before of all the bolts, nuts, and studs that I'm going to be coating with grease, oil, and trans fluid, and then sticking in cleaning solutions. I got header bolts over here, some kind of carriage bolt type thing there, regular bolts, wheel studs, and some nuts. I'm going to do 8 different samples, and I even went to the Dollar Tree and got some glass jars to put them in. So now I got, what do I got to do right now? You guessed it, grease these up, oil, trans fluid, and then start testing. All right, I have all the bolts separated in piles. They're evenly coated with some synthetic grease and then white lithium grease, oil, and trans fluid. They're a mess. The jars are going to have different solutions in no particular order. Cascade dishwashing liquid with salt and baking soda. A-Team degreaser. That's this stuff. It's supposed to work really good on carburetors and things and grease. I'm going to try mineral spirits straight out of the paint thinner container. I'm going to put mineral spirits with salt and soda in that one. I'm going to add salt and soda to the A-Team. This is going to be Dawn dishwashing liquid platinum, salt and soda, water with salt and soda, and for once I'm going to have a control, just plain water. I'm going to do it about 60 degrees Celsius, 10 minutes at a time. And right now I got to mix up the solutions. I'm going to do 1 tablespoon of salt and 1 tablespoon of soda into 16 ounces of water that are going to be in each container. And the mixture I used yesterday was a quart of water with 1 tablespoon of salt and 1 baking soda. So it's going to be double strength, and maybe it's going to clean up even better. We're going to find out. So I have to get set up and then we'll come back. Okay, finally got them all in there. They're all in their solutions. And I let everything stabilize. In fact, I had to take water out of the ultrasonic to put it in each container. So I scooped the water, 16 ounces, out of here, put it in each container. Because once you put them in, that would have been overflowing right now. But the water level is just under the lid. But all the solution in there is underwater. Here we go, first 10-minute test. First 10 minutes are up. Timer started out at 30. I stopped it exactly 10 minutes later. Now, I'm going to pull these out of here. Check them out. What I have is it's a hook tool. If you ever worked on a snowmobile and had to get exhaust springs off, this is what you use. But this should allow me to hook onto each jar. Whoops, don't break it, idiot. They're hot. It's 60 degrees Celsius or 140 degrees. And then I can open these up. Do some inspecting. This first one, this straight mineral spirits. Wow. That one's already clean. Huh, thought these tongs would be, that's got some grease on it. Thought these tongs would be easier to work to get these out of here. Might have to go get my tripod and I'm saying Mineral Spirits is doing a fine job. I mean, there's a little bit of oil or grease on that header bolt, but in 10 minutes, it did fine. Of course, this, you wouldn't even need to use an ultrasonic cleaner. You can just plop your greasy stuff in Mineral Spirits. I doubt it's going to get any rust off, but we'll find out. All right, I'm going to get my tripod. So I'm going to throw these back in there, back in the ultrasonic cleaner, and we'll pull out the next one. Okay, you're on a tripod now. Get the next victim here. A-Team 1 to 8 solution. Well, that first jar, the silicone ring expanded so much it wouldn't go back on. So I might be taking all of them off. All right, let's see here. A-Team still got a lot of grease. I see some grease floating around the top of the jar, you know, solution level, liquid. Header bolt, still gooey. That's going back in there right now. Next victim. Control. Just plain water. And I can see through the water, didn't do anything. That's going right back in there. So far, Mineral Spirits did a fine job in 10 minutes. Next one, Dawn Platinum Salt and Baking Soda. When I measured the salt and baking soda, I took that little tablespoon measure thing and swiped it off so it's level. So they all have a level tablespoon. You know, the ones that got salt and baking soda anyways. Well, that one's still got goo on it. So is this one going back in. Next is Mineral Spirits Salt Baking Soda. Now this one, you can kind of see, it just didn't want to mix. You know, the salt and baking soda. I can see excuse me, right in the camera, right? I can see just looking through there. Damn it. That there's still schmoo on there. So the salt and baking soda might be hindering the mineral spirits because alone it did fine. All right, this one. What do we got here? Cascade salt baking soda. Well, there's 5 things in there. You think I'd be able to grab them easy. All right. Oh, not good. These are still gooey. Hot. And still gooey. All right, back in. Next up, ouch. I tried grabbing it without the tool and it's too hot to stick my hands in there. A-Team 1 to 8. Salt baking soda. Not good. Still got a lot of grease in them. Maybe the A-Team works good on carburetor crud and varnish, but it's not doing very good on grease and oil yet. I just found a nut laying here. I don't know which one that came out of. Pretty clean. Got a little bit of grease in the threads, but oh well. So one jar has one less item in it. Water with just salt and baking soda. I wanted to see if it's the salt and baking soda that makes the difference. And they're a mess still. So it's not really doing it with just water. Not yet anyways. It's only been 10 minutes. All right, they're going back in. Another 10 minutes. I can't stop it. Another 10 minutes have gone by. I'm going to try this again here. Get the lid off. Drip, drain. I am making a pretty big mess in my kitchen here, by the way. Okay, mineral spirits. Ah, crap. That is the jar that doesn't have that gasket and tilting it like that. I was dumping it everywhere. I don't think we really needed to check this because it was clear before. Ouch. And it's still clear. By clear, I mean got all the grease and oil off the bolts. A-Team. So I'm just going to leave that mineral spirits alone in there for the duration of this. A-Team alone, just mixed 1 to 8. Still got schmoo on there. I think for the next run, I'm going to go in the garage and get a magnet. This is ridiculous here. You guys are probably yelling at me a long time ago to get a magnet. Gotta yell louder because I didn't hear you. All right. It's taking some off slowly. Close that up. Back in. Next is control. Don't even have to open it up. You can see in there that it's still got grease and oil, didn't do much. Dawn Platinum salt soda. I don't know if I said salt and sugar before or not, but if I did, what can I say? I'm an idiot. All right. This one's looking pretty good. If I can get the thing. I got 4 of them. Yeah, the stud still got grease and oil on it. Bolts are looking good. So Dawn is doing another fine job. Color's getting a little darker, so I think it's taking some rust off. We'll do a color test comparison later on. Next, we have mineral spirits, salt, soda. No need to take it out of there. Put that one right back in. It's still got goo on it. Plus the mineral spirits, for some reason, is attacking this silicone. That one started to leak too when I pulled it up. All right. Number 7, A-Team. 1 to 8 solution, salt and soda. Missed. Got it. It's got some goo on it. That's still got goo on it. No need to go any further than that. Still got goo. Back in. Last, number 8. Water with just salt and baking soda. Don't even have to pull them out of there. I can see through the container that they're full of goo. All right. Shove them all back in here. Put the lid on. 10 more minutes. Here we go. All right. So we're at the 30-minute mark. Not sure how far I'm going to go. I might go to an hour. Really not much else to do today. I don't know if you can see out there, but it's middle of February and it snowed today. I don't feel like playing with the snow in the driveway. I think I'd rather be in here doing this. So we'll go to an hour. Did get a magnet. See if I wish I could move you guys over a little more, but I really can't. All right. Mineral spirits, I'm going to leave alone. A-Team 1 to 8 with no added ingredients. Magnet. Wish you guys would have yelled louder. This is much easier. Half hour. Still got grease and oil and they're hot. This bumper bolt here, that looks okay. Header bolt's got some schmoo in there. Back in. Next up, plain water. Right back in. Didn't do anything. Dawn Platinum with the salt and baking soda. Looking mighty fine. Oh, that extra nut that was laying on the tray was in the Cascade salt and soda. I put it back in. Wow, half hour in Dawn with the added ingredients. Doing real good. Getting kind of dark solution. Might be taking rust off. Okay. Take this one, which is mineral spirits with the salt, baking soda. It's finally working. I don't want to take the lid off because this one's already leaking. So right back in there. Okay. Cascade salt and soda. Yeah, these Dollar Tree containers, they don't have very good silicone on their seals. All right. Still got a lot of stuff. Grease, oil. It's not doing it. Dawn was doing a lot better than Cascade. Keep trying to reach in there without this hook, and it's hot. Okay. A-Team with the salt and the soda. Yeah. Hot, hot, hot. Wheel stud still has grease in it. Header bolt's clear. This is that nut that was laying out. That's clear. This carriage bolt still got stuff on it. This bolt, just a little bit on the head. Last up is the, can't remember, so I have to pull it out. That's the water with the salt and soda. No need to open it up. Ouch, ouch, ouch. It's still got the grease and goo on it. Back in for 10 more minutes. Still at 60 degrees Celsius. Another 10 minutes have gone by, so I think this is the, 50-minute mark? Let's get going here. Mineral spirits, not going to touch it. A-Team. This gasket's starting to get all wavy there too, so. Had a good idea with the Dollar Tree things, but kind of a fail on that gasket. All right, we still have goo on them. So A-Team, well, this bumper bolt's all right. Those bolts aren't. This nut, That looks okay. A-Team is kind of working, but not as good as some of the others, especially in Dawn. And of course, mineral spirits. Nickel. Mineral spirits is the clear winner for grease and oil. Plain water. Not going to take it out. Still gooey. Dawn Platinum plus salt and soda. All right. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. All 5. Excellent. Good and hot. Water's getting dark. It's awful cheap, too. I have kind of a strong solution of Dawn. They're 16 ounces. I used 1 ounce of Dawn, and then a tablespoon of salt and a tablespoon baking soda. Mineral spirits and soda, I'm leaving that one in there. That didn't look good. Okay. We have Cascade with the salt and soda, and there's a scum line floating on top from the oil and grease. But the parts are still full of goo. Cascade's just not working very good today. That seal's starting to get puffed up. A-Team with added ingredients. Crap, man, it's hot. Those look good. Good and hot, but they look good. All right. Last, water, salt, sugar. Not even going to open it up. I can still see the goo through the glass. Back in. Another 10 minutes, and that should be the 1 hour mark. Here we go. All right, they're done. It's the 1 hour mark. This is the end of this test for the salt ultrasonic cleaner. I'm going to take all the containers out, put them on the counter. And we're going to do like a color comparison. Yeah, get them in there first and then zoom in. Okay. First, mineral spirits. Then we got A-Team 1 to 8. Next, we have a control. That's just plain water. I'm going to put that over there. That didn't do anything. In fact, I'll get the other water out of here too. Water with the salt and soda. All right, we're going to take out Dawn Platinum salt and soda. Mineral spirits, salt and soda. Set that by the other mineral spirit. Oh, don't break them. In fact, I'm going to move Dawn up there, and I'm going to put the A-Team salt soda by A-Team, and lastly the Cascade salt soda. All right, so if we do a color comparison, let me see if we can get you off the camera here. I'm in off tripod. I'm just doing a scan here. And set these up here without breaking them and making a huge mess. See. Those four kind of look close in color. This one, of course, isn't. Now the Dawn back there, that's similar to the other five. That started out as a light blue. This kind of had that color, didn't change a lot. Clearwater is the worst. Still got goo in there. And the one with the salt and baking soda, that's not good either. So did it do anything at all? Yes. If you look at the top of the water, you know, level, that's there's nothing in there. But in the salt and the baking soda, we have some grease and oil floating around in there. So it was doing something. Don't see much of a scum line in the Dawn. There is a scum line in the Cascade. A-Team, I'm not seeing a scum line. This one does. See, this one has the salt soda. Doesn't have a scum line like this one does. Mineral spirits. No scum. All right, I'm going to put you guys down. I'm going to take all the bolts out, set them down on the tray, and then we're going to look at them. Okay, I emptied them all out. Bolts are still in their respective glass containers. First up, clear winner for grease and oil, mineral spirits. Wouldn't need an ultrasonic cleaner with that, but that did it. Like in the first 10 minutes, that was clear. Now, mineral spirits with the salt and soda, not a good idea. It didn't dissolve. You can see all the crud in there, sludge in there. And the bolts didn't get that clean. So that hindered the mineral spirits. Dawn, platinum, salt, and soda, beauty. It's even taken some rust off. Those things look great. That's going to be my go-to formula. I don't know what it'll do to aluminum. We could try that. But like I mentioned before, I'm going to be tearing an engine apart. And I want to find something to put connecting rods and pistons in. And it looks like it's going to be Dawn salt soda. All right. Clear water. Forget it. Didn't do anything. Clear water with salt and soda. Marginally better. Left a bunch of gook inside the jar. Cascade salt soda. Nope. Didn't work that good today. A-Team salt and soda. Did good. Took an hour, but it did good. I bought that big jug of it, spent a lot of money on it, so I'll have to use it up. Hopefully it'll clean carburetors better than it does grease and oil on these bolts. and regular 18 without salt soda. It did okay, did good. You see some crud in the jar up on the lip and lid. Salt soda seemed to help keep the crud down. Kept it in suspension, and it got dumped out of the jar with the other stuff. So I hope you learned something today. This is going to be the end of part 3 on my various detergent solutions. Stay tuned for the next one. Bye.